Come on in. Yes, it's another terrific hieroglyphic, and we holding it down downtown Akron, Ohio, here at 140 East Market Street. Listen, man, before I go any further, I want to let you guys know, if you're trying to promote you and your style, please give us a call at area code 330-937-2632. That number again is 330-937-2632. And like we always do about this time, I'm going to take you out to the community. Yes, indeedy. And we're going to show what's going around in Blackman, Ohio. But when we come black, I'm going to give you some of that knowledge you can't get in college. It's the hieroglyphics. National treasure and professional bull rider, Billy Ray Thunder, brings his bull riding and rodeo experience to Akron, Ohio. Bareback riders are a dying breed in the rodeo circuits for men of color. With that being said, this unique experience and opportunity is catered to those who truly understands and appreciate the cultural experience of the black cowboy. Take note, Billy Ray Thunder is only interested in teaching those who will be determined and dedicated to the sport of bareback riding. For more information, attend a meeting Wednesday, May 11th at 6 p.m. at Macedonia Methodist Church. That's 940 McKinley Avenue, Akron, Ohio. Pastor Lorenzo Glenn, 330-572-9889. Or call Billy Ray Thunder, 770-780-3883.
A lot of times, what you find with entrepreneurs, self-employed people, they write everything off. They take their money, they just kind of throw it in the purse, and they make a lot of money, but they don't claim a lot of money. And because of that, they're not eligible for a loan, and then they feel like, oh, well, they didn't give me the loan just because. No, you can't do that. That's not okay. You have to actually show income in order to be able to actually qualify for a loan. You can't show $10,000 of income on your tax returns and then go apply for a $200,000 house. It'll never happen. It's not ever going to happen. So you have to use your money wisely, use your write-offs wisely, use an accountant, pay someone to do your taxes, quit trying to use whatever some of those online TurboTax, do it yourself. Set yourself up properly. Again, if we want to create legacies, we want to create financial freedom, it's not always about getting over on the government, thinking that we're getting over, because it hinders us. We get in our own way.
Yes. Welcome to another terrific hieroglyphic. Listen, man, just to let you guys know, you already know, this particular podcast is about breaking things down to its last compound so you can, kind of enjoy something for what it was meant to be enjoyed, or how it was meant to be enjoyed. Today we're going to talk about relationships and what it is a relationship is and how you really supposed to act in relationships. Now, us here at the Hieroglyphic, we go to the dictionary and look at the word itself. I'm going to put it on the screen right now, okay? That's what relationships mean. A relationship mean, okay? I'm going to break it down in hieroglyphic, this thing down, okay? My personal definition is the ability to relate, to understand, to communicate well with someone and react on that transmitted information, okay? So, meaning, if I'm in a relationship with you and the communication is well, I can be able to understand what you're trying to convey to me or transmit to me, and I can be able to adapt, thus creating a better relationship environment. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Let me show you how we naturally do and how we supposed to be doing it for each other within our unions, right? So let me tell you something. Here we go. You go to work You work 9 to 5, okay? You go to work, you work 3 to 11. You go to work, you work overnight. Whatever the hell your schedule is, you do that, okay? Now this relationship, this work relationship requires your attention. Even when you don't want to go, you getting your lazy ass up, you're going. Even when you don't feel like going, even when you're hurting, your back hurt, you know what I'm saying, you don't feel like going. For some unforeseen issue, like if you really hurt, you will call off, okay? If you're running late, you will call in, let the boss man know that you're running late. Hell, I'm gonna tell you something. Some jobs have a check system, meaning the more you call off, you slowly counting yourself out. It's called the point system. They'll point your ass out of there, and it's really you doing it, right? However, that massive respect that you have for your job and your boss and your responsibilities there at the job is paramount. It's the most important thing, man. But I want you guys to know that's what you're supposed to be doing when you're dealing with your people at home. You're supposed to have that kind of respect. It's supposed to translate really to your home. Because if you haven't learned it at home, you learned it at the job. So here's a scenario. Let's say if I'm one of those guys who don't know how to transfer what I have learned at the job to my household, it will go like this. Let's say if I tell my queen I'll be home at 4 o'clock, and she's excited. She's gonna have my wine ready for me, little brandy to make it handy, whatever the hell, how she have it set up, she gonna have it set up, maybe some dinner, house smelling real good and stuff like that. And then something comes up, another meeting comes up or whatever, I gotta do some more videos or whatever like that, and then I neglect to call her. Because this is my home, she understands she's gonna be there, it ain't running nowhere, so I don't call her. By the time I come in at 7 or 8 o'clock, she's gonna be pissed. Why? Because I didn't give her the common courtesy that I gave somebody who I can care less about. So we can care less about the people we talking to on the jobs. But what we is caring about in your subconscious, you don't want to lose your job. Well, guess what, bruh? You sitting there taking these extra clients, you doing your thing like me. This is back in my scenario. I'm taking these extra clients and I'm assuming that my woman will be okay with that. But such is not the case. Many of men has lost many of good women by not giving them the common courtesy that you would give your job or the common courtesy that you would give a meeting. Okay? She sees it. That's the funny part. She see it. She actually see it, and she understands that, man, this man don't care about me. The word actually means to care less. Okay? Less means totally not in abundance. If they see the emergency that you have when it comes to everything else and you treating them less, okay, they might say that's not enough for me to stay. Listen, I can go on in days, man, about the things that you can do to make sure your relationship is dope, because you do it every day at your job. You say, excuse me at your job. You say, my bad, my fault. Your boss tell you ain't carrying your weight. You're going to be like, okay, I'm gonna do it better. They call you in for a write-up because you've been late. You're going to say, oh, I'm going to do better. And you will do better because you really want that. Again, I'm telling you, your partner, your wife, your queen, your goddess, your husband, your king sees your efforts somewhere else. If they don't see it for them, hey, man, that's all she wrote. Listen, man, it's the Hieroglyphics, y'all. Peace. Keep the date, Saturday, May 28th, 2022. It's the Perkins Junior High Alumni Reunion Party. This will be the event to remember with DJ Easy Money and VJ the DJ, with live performances by Rare Image. Come out to the event center, that's 2208 East Market Street, Akron, Ohio, and rock out all night long with some great tasting soul food while supplies last. Remember, that's $35 per person in advance and $60 per couple. And you know what? That's only $40 at the door per person. Remember, keep the date, Saturday, May 28th, 2022. It's the reunion, the Perkins Junior High School Reunion Alumni Party.